trusting that all of that, will be, it wouldn't be the usual as we used to have it back. Future us will be a very livable and enjoyable one. But regardless though, make sure that your salary this time, is about sharing, about giving, about also giving prayers. I mean, the president has also given us words of encouragement, and it has been, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to fail you, as we mark another that. Just be sure that I'm not going to give up on Nigeria. Anybody about the situation of Nigeria, even though the presidency at some point have said, well, the president came to inherit some sort of debt and unpleasantness. But the president has said, I'm not blaming anybody. It's just me. It's my I'm the one who vied for this position, so it's okay. It's okay. Just give me a little time. Well, Happy Eid al-Kabir. Okay, that's it. Happy Eid al-Kabir. High cost of transportation, foods is dampening celebration now, but we will try to be strong regardless and take the president for his word, or take him to his words, actually. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so I should greet you in a way that I know how to. I would say, Agife. That's right. That would be in Gbagi. And then I'd go to say Olodudu, and that would be in Igala. I would now say Amesiere in my dialect. The Igbos will say Otutuoma, the Hausas now in Nakwana, and the Yorubas will say Ekaro. Okay, the good people Soko now would say Emma Muriokel. And for the Tiv people, it's be Lindeve. All right, and in the language that you and I totally understand now, it will be Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel, and I'll be taking you on this tour this Friday morning from now up until the 12 o'clock hour, in case you're just tuning in for the first time and you've never, ever given ear. This is Eagle 102.3 FM Abuja. We exclusive for 9 o'clock. I mean, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We reached the of Ambra State, and we should indeed find out what the governor has been doing in the past. Commissioner for Inflation will be giving us some heads up. Some heads up, right? 9 o'clock, that's what 9 o'clock is going to feel like this morning, right? So you best want to keep your ears glued, and hope would also gain feedback from other states, governors, to the past 2 years, right, of their administration. Or we also understand that the calendar might be, a bit differential, because some states elections, if you know what I'm saying, right? So, but regardless, performance is so far so good. To the extent that you've come, how have you fared, right? That's the question. I should let you in to the fact that today is World Russian Language Day, right? Also use this day to celebrate your dialect too, your language too. All right. To also look back into your language and probably see how far you've come. Also ask whether you've been able to impact the same language knowledge that it was ever impacted in you. Because I know some persons who would say, we speak English, man. We don't write English. My dialect, I just understand a bit, few bits and pieces here and there, but English and Pidgin. In fact, it will shock you that there are people who can't even speak Pidgin. Yeah. They understand. You will crack your ribs open because you're laughing at the way they sound. In the Russian Language Day at the United Nations, it's very clear that 6th of June, United Nations to celebrate the Russian Language Day. So the birth date of Alexander Sergeyevich who is considered by many to be the greatest Russian poet, as well as the founder of modern Russia. So that is what you should know about this day. Okay, now let's to know the morning very quickly. Did you even know that based on 2027, the people, they are begging Mr. Peter Obi to return to party? Please come back and all of that. Well. Is he gonna go back? Is he not? Well, I don't know. Personally, though, I don't think he's going back. I don't think so. What's going on? I don't think so. Well, if you think it's going back, well, we'll keep our fingers. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu calling on Nigerians to be patient with assuring that the toughest days are behind us. When have I heard? Toughest days are behind us. The worst days are behind us. Since Mr. President liked that line a lot. Gave the assurance in his message to mark the 2025 Eid al-Kabir celebration. Although the journey had not been easy, his economic reforms had already started yielding. Go into details for that one. I'll leave it there. Okay, just only yesterday we already looked at the economic. Okay, National Security Advisor NSA Malam Nuhu Ribadu can defeat terrorism through concerted efforts of the federal government and unity of citizenry arms. Ribadu said this during the public destruction of illicit quiet service, the control small NDC SALW yesterday in Abuja. All right, Nigeria's diaspora remittances may suffer a major passage of a new bill in the United States. A 3.5% tax on money transfers sent by non-citizens to recipients abroad. Okay, the provision is contained in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Okay, it's a sweeping legislative package by U.S. President Donald Trump and recently passed by the U.S. House of Representatives. Okay, so if you'll be expecting that uncle, the brother, that sister, that friend of yours to send you monies just as they have always done that, well, you should be considerate this time because there might be a little bit of shake-off. 3.5% tax on money transfers, sent by non-citizens to recipients abroad. Okay, alrighty. And we talk about Nigeria being a tax. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it there. The Nigerian Air Force said its personnel in the early hours of June 5, 2025, operating under Operation Hadinke, neutralized several terrorists and destroyed gun trucks in Borte, Borno State. All right, Air Commodore Ehime Ojadabe, Director of Public Relations and Information, Headquarters, Nigeria Air Force, in a statement said the personnel, while acting on credible intelligence, tracked insurgents attempting to flee with 4 gun trucks, but NAF Air assets swooped in and engaged convoy with devastating accuracy, neutralizing several fighters and destroying 2 gun trucks loaded with supplies. Wait, four gun trucks. Please, have you guys ever imagined a gun truck before? Do you know how it looks like? Do you know? And then you're seeing 4 of that on the roadways, and these terrorists. Okay. Thank you, NAF, Nigerian Air Force, thank you. 4 gun trucks? Wow. Operation Hadinke. Well done. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Nyesom Wike, has said there is no cabal in the government of President Bola Tinubu. Speaking at the 2025 OAU Distinguished Personality Lecture in Ile-Ife, Osun State on Thursday, Wike, who delivered the keynote lecture, said the president is in control. That's what he says. Gaba community in Lavon local government area of Niger State has kicked against the unconditional state pardon granted to 11 persons sentenced to death by the Justice Maimuna A. Abubakar of the State High Court for culpable homicide of 7 farmers from the community. Now, addressing the press in Mina on Thursday, the chairman of Gabak Development Association, Mr. Paul Gana, said pardon may trigger another conflict. Okay, so 11 persons who were originally sentenced to death by justice, were given unconditional pardon. Unconditional pardon. They were given unconditional pardon. All right? And the justice, of course, who probably put that together or made that possible, Justice Maimuna A. Abubakar of the State High Court. Okay. All right. Side of 7 farmers from the community. All right. Why is it that we see a problem and then we just add to the problem rather than resolve the problem? I thought that when we go to the courts, we're supposed to resolve problems, not creates monsters. The Nigerian police force, though, Kaduna Command, has debunked media reports of alleged kidnapping of 150 to 200 individuals along the Abuja to Kaduna highway. So the command's public relations officer, DSP Mansir Hassan, in a statement described the reports as entirely fabricated and without basis in fact. Okay, that's nice. Now, the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in the 19 northern states and the FCT, has urged all Nigerians in position of authority, particularly the political leadership, to make a double sacrifice to secure Nigeria, just as Muslims offer sacrifices in obedience to God during Salah. Now, the chairman of the association, Reverend John Joseph Hayab, gave the advice in a Salah message to the Muslim faithful as they join other parts of the world to celebrate Eid al-Kabir. All right. Now, the World Trade Organization, that is the WTO, yesterday held the outgoing president of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, right, describing him as a source of pride for Nigeria and the African continent. So the Director General, DG of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, said this in a statement by the AFDB on Thursday. All right, that's something. Russia will host Nigeria's Super Eagles in an international friendly match at the Luzniki, beg your pardon, stadium on Friday evening. The game marks the first ever senior level meeting between the two nations as both sides are looking to test their mettle ahead of the upcoming FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Which country is it again? Russia? Russia still got, even with all the brouhaha and the war going on between Russia and Ukraine? Really? Oh, okay. All right, then. All right, that's good. That's something, right? Let's look, go away now and just see the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning, right? Okay, so I should hand down the numbers to you because I'm not very sure that time would allow for us to hand down the numbers again. 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888. The WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. So these are the numbers. You should save these numbers in your gadgets, and as we get into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning. And don't forget as well that we are hosting an online stream platform, a television station that is globally accepted, internationally rewarding, nationally, and you best want to be there, see what's going on, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, give us your eyes or views on our Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja. Spread the Eagles wings across every other social media platform as you know it, at Eagles FM Abuja. And we all will be fine. Thank you. Okay, so the big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning now. This one right here and on here says, Salah, that's the kicker. Salah is the kicker. Travelers spend hours on Abuja Kaduna highway. All right, Salah, that's the kicker. Travelers spend hours on Abuja Kaduna highway. All right, You should find that story continued on pages 3 and 4. I still got sharp eyes. All right, now I see this one here. Idil Adha, right? Tinubu, Atiku, governors preach peace. Page 27, you'd find that one. To page 5 now. How 300 Nigerians died in 6 days. How 300 Nigerians died in 6 days. Right now to page 30, Army Chief makes case for early voting for military personnel. Okay, and that will be all with the Daily Trust newspaper now. Going to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. On page 2, this is not the big story, by the way. On page 2, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now, the top, the heights, the peak, the apogee, the zenith of it. We must elicit arms to defeat terrorists. NSA is saying that we must, as a matter of urgency, control illicit arms to defeat terrorists. NSA is saying that as federal government destroys over 3,867 illegal weapons. All right, page 2, you'd find that story. And this one here on page 3, add 1 to 2, you get 3. All right, for those of you who are not very conversant with mathematics. Bad leadership. Biggest challenge against Nigeria's development. Wike is saying that. Okay, bad leadership now is the biggest challenge against Nigeria's development. The FCT minister is saying that. And it's got one right to it. Says, Tinubu capable of building Nigeria of our dreams. Oh, okay. Tinubu capable of building Nigeria of our dreams, and that's coming from the FCT minister. All right, away from page 3, add 1 to 3, you get 4. They following each other now, back to back. Idil Kabir is the kicker. Don't lose hope. Tinubu tells Nigerians. I should take that one again, though. I like the ring on it. Idil Kabir, the kicker. Don't lose hope. Tinubu tells Nigerians. All right, page 4. And it's got one rider to it. As governors, reps, speaker, Atiku, others congratulate Muslims. So please, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Not now, not ever. Going to This Day newspaper this morning now. We see this one on here, and it sees me too. It says, Tinubu, being the kicker, Nigeria has secured $2.2 billion for health sector reforms. Oh, Nigeria has secured over 2.2 billion naira. Oh, I beg your pardon. $2.2 billion for health sector reforms. It's got 2 riders to it now, and that story, of course, continues on page 30. That's right. Inaugurates 5,300. Okay, inaugurates 300 million US dollar Afri-Exim Bank funded medical center in Abuja. Inaugurates 300 million US dollars Afri-Exim funded medical center in Abuja. Okay, Afri-Exim funded. Okay, now we see this one $75 million set aside as endowment fund for research. I like that one. $75 million set aside as endowment fund for research. Research. I like it. It's a good one. We can never get tired of any research material whatsoever. As long as it will help foster and allow for a better Nigeria, I welcome it. But then, after the research, what happens to implementation? What happens to monitoring and evaluation? What happens to making these research leave the papers and make it? Okay, well, I think, Mr. President, that should be where you should be looking at, these times. So let's take you to page 8 now. At inauguration of Lekki Seaport Access Road, Tinubu pledges more funds for infrastructure development. All right? At inauguration of Lekki Seaport Access Road, Tinubu pledges more funds for infrastructure development. I mean, the president has been, during his administration, though, there's been some sort of progress, in terms of development here and there. But, Mr. President, no pun intended, though. But yeah, we see the progress, we hear the progress. But the point is, aren't we supposed to be thinking about building industries, I mean, we have the steel company Ajokuta still lying fallow. We're supposed to be talking about the textile industry. How far so far? I mean, we're supposed to be talking about, building more industries, manufacturing industries and all of that. Creating that environment that Nigerians, entrepreneurs can indeed apply labor and employ labor. Isn't that what drives the economy, Mr. President? Good roads is good. We're talking power. We're talking power here. Electricity. We're talking health care. In rural communities where it should be like police stations, the way we see it in communities. Should have clinics here and there, so that if anything happens, bam, pew, we know that there is a clinic very close by, and a hospital very close by. That's what we're saying, and it's affordable. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head. But anyways, I look at this one here, the Nation newspaper right there, and Tinubu defends legacy road projects. Okay, it's got one writer to it. Funding will be adequate. Page 2 you'd find with the Nation newspaper. Eid is the kicker on this one now. President seeks prayers for troops battling terrorists. All right, pages 4 and 6. President seeks prayers for troops battling terrorists. All right. Well, we cannot have enough prayers, don't you think? Page 3, Army backs early voting bill. Okay, that's something. Automatic tickets in APC will consolidate democracy, says NPF. Okay, page 5. And to page 3 again, looking popular, by the way. Tributes flow for Jibril Aminu. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I saw that one, though, and the life and times of Professor Jibril Aminu, shouldn't be forgotten. Yeah. Well, let's go to this one here, the Punch newspaper now. Just to the side of the Punch newspaper, Trump's new bill may slash Nigeria's $1 billion remittances. Page 21 has got that story. USSD war. Telcos oppose airtime charges for bank transfers, and you'd find that one on page 22. Okay, and the big story: Salah is the kicker. Tinubu promises economic rebound, urges prayers for soldiers. All right, and it's got one rider to it though. IG moves to secure Eid prayers as governors Atiku others greet Muslims. Gridlock worsens. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get to this one here. Just before we talk about this one, let me let you in on the fact that tomorrow is World Food Safety Day. World Food Safety Day. Why improving food safety is important, okay? I need you to just know that. Did you also know that unsafe food containing harmful bacteria, viruses, parasites, or chemical substances causes more than 200 diseases? Keep that in mind. Let's get back with the front page at this time. Yeah, we're looking at the Guardian newspaper. The big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper now. Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. Federal governments to revoke approvals of reclaimed lands along road setbacks. Okay. Federal government to revoke approvals of reclaimed lands along road setbacks. And this is looking at the Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. Page 6, you'd find that story though. To page 3, CDS admits insecurity can't be resolved through military force alone. Exactly, I saw that story. Page 3. And this one here, midterm review, a test of Nigeria. Tinubu promises. All right, big story it is. Pages 4 and 5 you'd find. And to this one, Tinubu, Atiku, others urge sacrifice, compassion, unity at Eid al-Kabir. I had to say them twice. All right, and page 6 holds that story too for you. All right, at the base of the Guardian newspaper, Tinubu hopeful of improved healthcare with $350 million African Medical Center of Excellence, page 7. Okay, I see this one here. Time to move. Akwa Ibom governor speaks on defecting from PDP. Oh, time to move. No more. Time to move. Page 3, you'd find that story. Okay, Benue warns residents as flood displaces 18,592. Benue warns residents as flood displaces 18,592. In Benue State still? Okay. How to Reclaim Nigeria's Dream by FCT Minister. All right. And he said, of course, that Mr. President is that blueprint that should earn us Nigeria's dream. All right. It says the president is in control. Very, very audacious right there. Marketers fold 5% petrol tax, seek amnesty for refiners. All right. You find the story on page 7, though, of the Guardian newspaper. Okay. That being said, I think I saw somewhere it seems as though the federal government is engaging Japan for a 15 billion yuan loan. Right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. That's about 110 million US dollars. That's what it is. 110 million US dollars emergency loan. And the emergency loan is to improve the food security across the country. Food security across the country. Now, who's brokering this deal now? It does seem as though I see the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun. Yeah, that minister. Yes, his face is all over the place for that one. It was disclosed in a statement issued by the Federal Ministry of Finance and Coordinating Ministry of the Economy on Wednesday after a high-level meeting involving the Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, and senior officials from the GICA. So the federal government is intensifying discussions with the Japan International Cooperation Agency to fast-track the implementation of about 110 million US dollars emergency loan to improve food security across the country. Okay. Well, let's get to hear from you already now. Let me know your thoughts on some of these stories, as it were. And I'm sure you have the numbers already, but in case you don't have it, we should give you the numbers again. 0907 353 0044 or 09086888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. Businesses express confidence in macroeconomy, anticipate hiring more, right? So Central Bank of Nigeria's survey has shown that businesses anticipate hiring more workers this month, even as they express their confidence in the macroeconomy in May of 2025. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, GB, is it?
My name is GB from Life Camp.
Yes, GB, welcome aboard. Baraka de Sala to you too. GB, welcome aboard. Talk to us, GB.
Yeah, the president says he will put more, invest more in infrastructure in Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's a statement we leave from a leader that is visionary. There are two things that attract investors, both local and international investors. Your infrastructure and manpower. We have the manpower in Nigeria. It's for us to tap into it and develop and give skill to our youth.
Right.
Number two is infrastructure. Any investor coming to Nigeria that will know that if they establish a factory, if there is no power to power it, or the road to take away the product out of the factory to the nearest market, will not come to Nigeria. So we need more infrastructure. If we have infrastructure like rail today, that can put up to 30 to 40 truck trailer carrying fuel from Lagos to Abuja. The price, because all the truck going to Lagos to take fuel from the Dangote, they spend like 5 to 6 days before they go and come back, and like 10 days to and fro. A single train can pull up to 50 of those trucks, and I will do it within a day. That will reduce cost of production, and also reduce cost of price and reduce inflation. So let him invest more in power, infrastructure, rail, and the rest. That will attract both local and investors, and also provide jobs and revive the economy and make price of goods cheaper and also reduce inflation.
Okay.
So it's a move in the right direction that the president has said. And then Minister Wike said better is in charge. Yes, in charge.
All right.
Yeah, the
Few seconds left now. Few seconds now. For want of time, GB. That's what I'm saying. All right.
So thank you very much.
Appreciate
it. I know that the president should do more in the area of infrastructure. Thank you very much.
Appreciate GB though. All right, GB says the president has to do more and in the area of infrastructure and beyond that. The statements accredited to the Minister of AFCT Nyesom Wike now about the president being in charge, being in control, handling the state of the affairs of the nation very well. Oh yeah. He says that feels so good, yeah, because Mr. President is really in charge of it. And do I not believe it? I do believe it. But who are those who are working around Mr. President? Are they really making it a reality, the fact that Mr. President is in charge? Well, begs to be seen. You want to read this? This is The Pages.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. This opportunity is also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. There's still The Pages, we'd like to call it, but you call it the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers breakfast show. Let's hear from Felix now. Hello, Felix.
Good morning, Yudi.
Good morning to you. I'm sure you're calling from...
Salah to all our Muslim brothers and sisters.
All right, that's right.
Yeah, not this morning, Yudi.
Yeah.
What is happening?
No, nothing. So you're calling from Lambata, yeah?
I'm calling from Lambata.
Awesome. Talk to us, Felix.
Wike is talking about leadership. That is the brain of our problem. Yeah? It's coming from one of them, one of the bad leaders we have. They have tried to make Nigeria what it is. The suffering, the pain, the poverty, the agony. Look at Salah morning, how everywhere just look gloomy. Very unfortunate. And somebody telling us to have hope. And they say the person talking about hope is in charge. While sleeping and snoring in conference centers, and it's okay. It's okay. This is how they want to
Felix. I think we should be guided rather.
Okay, we draw those words.
Please. From the Wike part, the bad leader. Come on, man. Come on. You know better.
But
right.
It's okay. I don't have what to say, Yudi.
I get that.
Everything is clear to us.
Right.
We are in the same boat.
I get that.
Moving together. So, it's not only Felix. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagle FM. Thank you.
God bless Nigeria, Felix. And Baraka de Salad to you, Felix. Okay, let's be guided. I beg you. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Morning to you, Mr. Selassie, the great Selassie.
With the golden voice.
Awesome, Selassie.
My name is Selassie. Right now, I'm calling from Lokogoma, Adi.
Okay.
I want to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to my Muslim brothers and sisters. I want to start by greeting Abdul from Suleja.
Yeah.
I greet Abubakar from Gwagwalada and Abubakar from Masaka. And I greet original Fulani man. Where are you? Are you in Bauchi or in Abuja or in National Assembly's quarters? Our president said we should pray for our gallant men. Honestly, we need to pray for them. And we are praying because they have family and members, loved ones that they cater for. Some of them have been away from their family for months and some for years. So we are urging this, praying that the Lord Almighty God in this season will guide and protect them. And our government too should do something about this insecurity. They should see how they will support them, encourage them, provide them with the hardware so that they can be able to disseminate these monsters that have been holding this country for days. This is raining. Many people can't have access to their farms due to insecurity. If you see what is happening in Benue, there are a lot of killings in Benue. They're talking of Taraba, they're talking of Plateau, they're talking of other parts of the country, Kaduna and Niger State. So we are urging the security to see what they will do to how to provide the necessary equipment for them in order to eliminate this monster so that we have peace in our Nigeria. One love to the Eagle FM for always giving us this privilege to call and contribute. I agree, be blessed in the woman of factory born, and I agree on Tanya and the Lord to agree on. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Selassie, for that one, though. Okay, let's try and keep to time. I beg us. All right, hello. Good morning. Hello. Okay, what just happened? All right, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Is this Chimeze?
Thank you very much.
All
you
right.
are getting me, right?
Yes.
I hope you are no longer a monitoring spirit.
No, I'm not, Chimeze. So where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Asokoro. I want to go to CBM quarters to go and eat ram. Dr. Ishak invited me.
Really?
I'll be there in the afternoon. Yes,
Okay,
I
that's
have
lovely.
4 invitations.
Amazing.
From friends.
Amazing. I like that.
Thank you.
Take a pause. Take a pause first. I like that. Okay, I like that. Great.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
The fact remains that Yeson Wike said that the president is in charge. Nobody is doubting that, but he is in charge of people that are not really telling him the truth.
Right.
I pity this man, Tinubu. I did not vote for him, neither will I still vote for him. I don't hate him. It's a political difference. I may call PDP, okay, till I'm convinced. Please let him live with his trials, temptations, and confusion. Then if it comes to infrastructure, necessarily is trying, but I want to ask my brother, the Minister of Works. In our language, one charity begins abroad. Your charity begins abroad. Enugu on nature, 9th Mile Expressway being on that repaired by MTN till today. Nothing has been done on that road anymore since you visited there. Enugu Port Harcourt Bridge, new assets and that program, nothing that has been done there since you visited there. Is Chinesing and liberalizing everything, Lebanese every contract in Nigeria, major projects, what we are up to. Can we imagine a government going now to Japan to borrow money? Can we just this beggarly that we cannot internally sustain our recovered funds? 15 billion from Japan. My brother, take instance of projects, vehicles that are used in Nigeria. Japanese, every other thing. Then if it comes to power, infrastructure, sincerely speaking, this is my mind. If Mr. Adelabu survives Tinubu's ministerial shake-up, then he is a cat with 200 lives. I have called on every radio station here in Abuja and beyond about what people at Durumi are going through. For 7 months now, these people have not had like more than 400, 600, 1,000 tenants don't have land. AEDC asked them to contribute 30,000 naira. We called out. Till today, nothing has been done there. The transformer behind primary school. Me too. Do you know of recent? Hello.
Yeah, Chimeze, you might want to give us a wrap because of time. And if you understand.
Okay, thank you. Now, they are using the landlords to force the tenants. Each tenant is now 35,000 naira. Do me too. For more than 7 months, you have a minister of mines. And power. He is simply deceiving the president. He's not wanting to spend the second on that seat. And we follow this matter up to any conclusion. After today, I will come on air and call Mr. Delabu to these people who have life. This is wickedness.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that one from you, Chimese. Well, isn't this just absurd, right? Isn't it absurd? I mean, we've talked about the power sector over and over again. It doesn't really seem as though we are ready to solve our power sector wobbles, right? And Nigerians come to see it as a normal thing. I mean, it's a normal thing now, but if we've come to see the power sector's failure as a normal thing, and then you keep giving us hope, and this hope continues to be renewed every now and then, they keep telling us about how these things is going to work, how they will come administration upon administration. Oh, the first thing I'm tackling will be power. The other, I know what to do. I've seen where the mistakes are and all of that. In fact, others have even said we'll continue from where the past had stopped. And it's crazy. It's really crazy, right? Stop giving us hope then. If you know that you can't solve the issues around the power sector, just let us be in the dark as we have always been, because we got used to it. And we made the Chinese out of the country very rich. Generators, pop, 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 different sounds here, left, right, and center. Nobody even sleeps. Now it's almost like a normal thing now. I mean, when this person is blasting a generator, the other is blasting, it becomes musical instruments in our ears. So our system is beginning to get used to it, or has gotten used to it now. So people even sleep comfortably with the generators on and everything. Neighbors surrounding you are all, putting on the big generators and all. I'm not talking about the other, what do they call those ones now? Oh, forgotten. Yeah, I'm not talking about the big white ones. Oh, is it the Lister now? Yeah, no, I'm not talking that one. No, I'm talking about the yeah, you know that one. That's the type I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, this is Nigeria. This is where we are. This is where we are, and yet we are the giant of Africa. Don't forget that part. We are the giant of Africa. Okay, well, I should get to the WhatsApp messages now and head out to the Facebook page wall. I don't see a lot of y'all on the Facebook page. What's going on? Hope we are fine, right? Okay, so it is at Eagles FM Abuja. All right, on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe. And of course, at Eagles FM Abuja, it is. Okay. Then now, I'm going to the WhatsApp and I see a couple of messages. We'll take a breather with the calls, the voice calls for now. And then let me take the messages first of all. Then we get into the voice notes. Okay, this one right here and on here says, good morning, Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you. It's a bright sun shining day. But it's Friday. Like the feel. Says Wike should please stop. Tinubu doesn't have any dream for Nigerians with this kind of reform. Then for CDS, he talks too much. It should work and stop talking. Our president does not have a V. Does not have a what? Okay. He said it can't be building infrastructures when there's no healthcare and security, no light. So how would you invest? How would investors come to such a country? Okay, Lion Boy is messaging from Lokogoma now. Thank you, Lion Boy. Okay, I see this one here from Turkenby, all the way from Nasarawa State. I think I should give Turkenby a bell. Thank you, Turkenby. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All the way from Nasarawa State. Okay, he says, I'm listening from Nasarawa State. Call for prayers for soldiers in battlefields. Calls like this are laughable. Prayers can't make us win in security. Prayers can't build economy. Prayers can't stop stealing of public funds. Prayers can't do for us what we can do for ourselves. If the government failed to equip our soldiers, improve warfare and welfare and motivation, remove service chiefs who only talk on television but fail to take the battle to criminals, we will continue to lament. Daniel, how can PDP even think of asking our OB to return to a party that Wike has almost killed, he says, and refused to leave because waiting to bury it? The president is indeed in charge. People are killed every day unchallenged. Kidnappers and bandits are on rampage hunger. I think Wike is living in another planet and not in touch with the happenings in Nigeria. All right, Daniel, happy birthday. And how I know I rang the bell the first place. Happy birthday to you, Turkenby. Happy birthday to you. Many more years right there, Turkenby, and fruitfulness for you. Thank you, and thank you for being a part of the family, actually. All right, seeing this one from Joseph Jojo from Piakasa. Good morning, Udwak. Okay, in capitals. Okay, I see that, Joseph. It's a statement you made. Building infrastructures without education, good health care, no security is senseless. This shows how visionless our leaders are. If you build infrastructure and the people are dying on a daily basis, who would use this infrastructures? A good thinking government makes the people very okay. Build jobs in schools and make education affordable. May God intervene on our behalf. Happy Salah to you, UD. Happy Salah to you too, my brother. It's the holidays. I'm home. Okay, I get that. I get that, Joseph. Thank you. Okay, so I'll take these two messages, then we get on to the voice notes. Okay, this one on here and right here says, we have to act, not talking alone. Oganamano Austin from Angwa Adamu in Nasarawa State. Oganamano Austin, I appreciate. Honestly, we need to act. Enough of the talk. Okay, Chinonso from Suleja says, has there been any politician without a lofty plan or idea? When he gets there, the reverse becomes the case. I am talking to Wike. Chimezie, cross your legs and watch Adelabu survive the second ministerial shakeup. This is Nigeria, he says. Okay. Chinonso. Okay, I'll leave it. All right, now let's get to the WhatsApp still. We're still on the WhatsApp. Take to your voice notes now. And, yeah, let's go with the voice notes now. And then, of course, should we have more time, we'll get back with the voice notes.
UD, all our callers and listeners of this platform. My name is Eric from Kuchi. Let me use this medium to wish all our Muslim brethren happy Salah celebration across Nigeria and the world at large. The president says the dark days are behind us. I just wish it's a statement I can actually take to the bank. And I wish the country well. However, former President Buhari, 8 years in office, I had the same rhetoric year on year. And I don't want to say he left the country worse than he met it. But let's hope for better days ahead. Military neutralizes terrorists, destroy 4 gun trucks. Just like you were also amazed. You ask yourself, how did 4 gun trucks get into the hands of the terrorists? Were they the one that acquired themselves? Who supplied all of those logistics? I'm telling you, a normal cargo aircraft cannot bring in that kind of machine. So it's either an aircraft carrier or a vessel by sea. So these are questions begging for answers. I'm even confused, honestly. 4 gun trucks in the hands of terrorists, mounting them on Nigeria roads. It's unfortunate. But let's commend the military. And I just keep saying, we can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Who are those sponsoring these terrorists? Who are those supplying logistics for them? Until those channels are destroyed, they're not moving anywhere. Have a wonderful day.
Eric, I was beyond amazed. Honestly, I was beyond amazed. Well, 2 of those gun trucks were destroyed totally. I was amazed, honestly. I think it's Mr. Isaac from Lube.
Mr. Adwakanya, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mr. Isaac. I'm sending this voice note from Lube.
Awesome.
Thank you. There's a time I called, I told you that I don't know why our government is borrowing. What are all these loans for? Our income, our revenue is increasing on daily basis. They come on to announce how much that is being realized on daily basis. The revenue is increasing and we are still borrowing. Mr. Adwak, I told you earlier that this year, this is the 6th month of the year. From January till now, no contractor of the federal government have been paid. They are issuing contracts, they are awarding supplies, people are not paid. People have done supply, done contracts, no payment up to now, and the income is increasing. What are they doing with all this money, for goodness sake, Mr. Adwak? Please, somebody should help me find out where all these monies are going into. Federal government workers, the overheads are not paid. No money is coming out, but incomes keep increasing. What are all this money going into? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay. We'll head out to this voice. Thank you, by the way, though. I mean, you've said it already. I mean, if incomes, we're having revenue, but monies are not going out. Where are they going, actually? You asked that question. Where are they really going? Let's get to hear from Honorable Edwards right now.
Good morning.
Good morning
My name is Honorable Edward from Napo. I wish my Muslim brothers a beautiful Salah. They should celebrate. They should enjoy themselves. Pray for this country. Tomorrow it will be better by God's grace. Even whatever we're passing through, insecurity, everything. We should pray for us. I want to also add, I thank Mr. President for appointing Wike as a minister because he's there for us. He's doing well. Whether it's double awarding contract, it doesn't mean anything. Because I saw also in the news today that he doubled the, maybe he didn't reach it, he doubled the compensation for those affected by road in Buzape. This is a welcome development. And I want to thank Mr. President for also taking bold decision that he should sack all the ministers who are not working. Ministers, I say ministers who are not properly implementing his policies. You should sack them and bring in people. You should stop all this, this one is one, this one is one, this one. You should sack them and give us people that can implement.
Okay. All right, that's a bit of...
Ella from Good.
Okay. A bit of an issue right there. But let's get on with it. Getting back to
that
right now. Okay. All right. Honorable Edwards, for some reason we could not get that, across and all. But let me see. I should try again. I mean, there's still time. I'll just try to get with you again. All right. So you were saying...
You should stop all this, this one is one, this one is one, this one. You should sack them and give us people that can implement his policies about 2 years. This country will be good. You should channel the money to fuel subsidy money to refineries. Then the country will be good. Thank you.
All right, Honorable Edwards, channel the monies from fuel subsidy removal to refineries. I know Honorable Edwards been saying that use these monies to build refineries. Don't just governors. Why are you doing that? Where's the rationale in it? I mean, you take this monies, you dash it to governors. These governors were surviving before the fuel subsidy came. They were doing well. Maybe, according to them, the monies were not enough. Was not enough. The monies were not enough, and all of that. We need more funds and all of that. Please, these governors, don't your states have resources? Or is there anybody that's saying stop, don't tap from your state resources? Aren't we supposed to practice federalism? Isn't that what it is? I think everything is wrong from the top, honestly. If you really think about it, it's wrong from the top. It's really wrong from the top. And if the Constitution needs to be changed, let's change this Constitution already. Let's work on it. Oh, no, is it working? We've been working on the Constitution for time immemorial. If it has to be changed, if people have got to sit down and say, you know what, we need to really fix this Constitution, determine what type of governance we should practice, then let's do it. And stop this hanky-panky, because it seems like we're just going round in circles, playing games, ping-pong.
Barrister, good morning. Saluta Senator Obasanjo. I greet all our leader, them Atiku Abubakar, Salas, Atiku Abubakar, Sule Lamido, Talaba Mina, Bukola Saraki, Makarfi, and call them better people, them where them rule this country, then where we know of this country and celebrate with them. I pray God will bring power to them so that Nigeria will continue to celebrate with them in Jesus' name. I can hear Governor of Akwa Ibom say it's time to move to hellfire. It's not, you're not moving to heaven, you are moving to hellfire. Ask Wike, you cannot see Wike is bragging today. It's the cancer is disturbing him, not anything. Why? Because he has been making mouth. You don't play God. If you play God, God will show you. So continue playing God. The governor of Akwa Ibom State, that you say you are moving to hellfire. You are not moving to the heaven, you are moving to the hellfire. I pray hellfire will go with you.
Oh, come on. Obasanjo, why now? I forget the fact that I'm chuckling when it comes to issues like this, but please now, please. We'll activate the ban. I mean, Oakley is still banned. Okay, not maybe. We will activate the ban again. I'll consult with the management. I mean, the management has already been saying that one or twos, yes, you Obasanjo especially, should indeed collect a ban. I've been trying to be understanding because I will not sit here and act like I know what's going on in reality in the society. I will not. Now, I don't care what the NBC thinks or NBF. Yeah, I don't care what they think. I will not. If they would sit there and act like it's, as long as it is facts and it's factual and it's being said here, then I don't have a problem with it. Should have a problem with it. But when we go sing and try, don't do that. Do that here. Don't even do it elsewhere. Now. Don't like that. I mean, it's a lot to, but we are stronger than these people that we finger. the demons and the rest. Why do I say we're stronger? Because the true power is in the future of a nation is with the people, it's not with them. So if you are saying, calling them out, and you're saying they're acting and even and then I'm afraid we don't even, there is no hope anymore, because the people with whom the power is supposed to be with are supposed to think even rational. No. Regardless, are even talking worse than the so-called, and there's no hope, there's no future for Nigeria. There's none. It's over then. Maybe because the shop. Please, let's be guided, man. Also, I think emotions running high. So let's just call it a close. Besides, time is not even our friend right now. Vicky Vic will be here for